What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the super exciting Liverpool transfer news video because Fabrizio Romano and Paul Joyce, two very reliable journalists, have confirmed that Alexis MacAllister to Liverpool, a full agreement completed on the contract. It will be a 5-year contract with a 1-year option. Liverpool will pay the buyout clause for Brighton in the next few days, but it could be lower than £45 million. So the new sporting director Jörg Schmatke has done an absolutely incredible job, and of course the people who negotiated before him as well. The medical is going to happen in the next 24 to 48 hours, but it's basically a done deal. So if you are excited and happy about that, smash the like button and subscribe for brand new Liverpool transfer news episodes every single day throughout the transfer window and beyond. And the release clause is lower than the 45 or 50 million pound release clause that was reported. Fabrizio Romano also confirmed that this is why Liverpool feel this could be a bargain, as they want to get the documents signed this week after booking medical tests to be completed in the next 24 to 48 hours. So that's really exciting, and we will look at a detailed analysis of Alexis MacAllister in this video. But first I want to tell you guys the full reports. So Paul Joyce in the Times is reporting that Liverpool are aiming to sign Alexis MacAllister this week, so expect an official announcement either in the middle of the week or on the weekend. And the release clause with bonuses could be between 45 to 55 million according to Paul Joyce as well. So it's a much lower transfer fee than it was first reported. First it was reported that it could be 60 to 70 million pounds, and now it's between 45 and 55, or maybe even lower than the basis fee will be definitely lower than 45 million, which is an absolutely fantastic deal because Alexis MacAllister just signed a new contract at Brighton last October to protect his value, and Liverpool will have a World Cup winner in their squad. Alexis MacAllister of course helped Argentina win their first World Cup for like 20 or 30 years, and Messi's first World Cup trophy, and Alexis MacAllister gave an assist in the World Cup final, and there are videos doing the rounds on Twitter of his performance in the World Cup final. If you want, you can watch that as well. And what I absolutely love is that Manchester United wanted to sign Alexis MacAllister, and Man United has won a trophy and they have been qualifying for the Champions League. So they are in the top 4, they qualified for the Champions League, yet Alexis MacAllister still chose Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool, and that shows what an incredible pull Jurgen Klopp still has, and also how attractive as a club Jurgen Klopp made Liverpool, because for the past 5 years Liverpool have been much better, miles better than Manchester United. So you shouldn't just look at this season that just finished if you are a player and you are choosing a club for the next 5 or 6 years, and Liverpool are still a more attractive club than Manchester United for players. That just shows. And now Man United will look to sign Mason Mount, and they can have Mason Mount, we will have Alexis MacAllister, and I think Liverpool got the best deal because Mason Mount would cost between 50 to 70 million pounds. Alexis MacAllister will cost around 45-50 million. That's absolutely a bargain deal for me, in my opinion. And Paul Joyce also confirmed that Alexis MacAllister's representatives are in England right now as talks continue. Finalizing the arrival of MacAllister is the present focus, but Liverpool will also seek other signings in midfield, and the clubs have followed Khéphren Thuram, Romeo Lavia, Ryan Gravenberch, and also Manu Kone of Mönchengladbach as well. The Guardian newspaper is also reporting that Liverpool are about to sign Alexis MacAllister from Brighton after a deal was agreed between the clubs, and also the final details have been fleshed out on the player contract side. The personal terms have been agreed as well. So that's such an exciting news, and I've been following this story and reporting on it for weeks weeks, and you guys were getting more and more excited by each day, and I really wanted this deal to get done very quickly. And now, just a few days after the Premier League has finished, or a week after the Premier League has finished, finally Liverpool can turn their attention to other players as well. But there is also a very interesting update that Manuel Ugarte made a U-turn. He was close to signing for Chelsea, but Paris Saint-Germain came in and offered a bigger contract to Ugarte and also a little bit more money to Sporting. So it looks like Paris Saint-Germain will pay 60 million euros to Sporting, but because PSG offered a bigger contract, bigger wages to Ugarte, Chelsea pulled out of the race, which is actually good news for Liverpool because Chelsea are Liverpool's direct rivals in the Premier League. So it looks like Asensio will go on a free transfer to Paris Saint-Germain and they will get Ugarte for 60 million euros. And I'm a little bit sad that Liverpool didn't get Ugarte, but I don't think we would want to pay massive wages for Ugarte plus a 60 million euro transfer fee. And Ben Jacobs also confirmed that sources refer to a key meeting today to wrap up this deal between Alexis MacAllister and Liverpool, and the transfer fee will be a little bit under 45 million pounds, which is an absolute bargain, I think. But Ben Jacobs also is reporting that Liverpool will not bid for Moises Caicedo. They aren't in the race. Caicedo's new deal does have a clause that helps facilitate a move, which is why the player is expected to leave Brighton. But unlike MacAllister, there is no specific number in the contract of Caicedo. So Brighton can ask for 80 million pounds or 90 million pounds, whatever they want. And I don't think Liverpool would want to spend that amount of money on just one particular player. And it looks like Liverpool will now move on to other targets to rebuild the midfield. The conversations took place with the agents of Manu Kone and Kefren Turam, and Gabri Veiga are also linked with Liverpool. He is very appreciated at Liverpool, but no bid or talks advancing yet. But step by step, Liverpool are going to sign other players, and I'm really excited about that. And I'm reading that Brighton extended MacAllister's contract because he would have been available on a free transfer this summer. So Brighton were very smart, protecting their asset and protecting MacAllister's value. So he has to move for a lot of money, but it's not as much as his market value. MacAllister right now is worth around 50, 60, maybe even 70 million pounds, you could argue, because he's a World Cup winner and he helped achieve Brighton's first European qualification in their entire club history. And what I absolutely love about Alexis MacAllister is even if Liverpool play the 4-3-3 formation, or if we play this 4-2-2-3 formation that we have been playing for the last 9 or 10 games of the season, with Trent Alexander-Arnold as the inverted fullback, as the deep lying defensive playmaker. In attack, Alexis MacAllister can play in both systems. He's such a versatile player that he can really play in either tactical setup, in either system. And what is very impressive is that Alexis MacAllister is very good in his long passing as well as his short passing. He averages 2.09 long passes per 90 minutes. And that is, he completes 71.5% of his long passes, which is really good. Only Vitinha has a better long passing accuracy. Passing accuracy when it comes to long passes in Europe's top 5 leagues, only Vitinha has a better accuracy than Alexis MacAllister. And that is very encouraging and very promising. And Julien Laurent, another journalist and pundit, is reporting that Paris Saint-Germain's new improved offer for Manuel Ugarte when it comes to contract and bonuses and salary is a better offer than what Chelsea is offering. So Manuel Ugarte is in fact in Paris right now concluding a medical, and Chelsea are not planning to make a new offer. So Paris Saint-Germain will now conclude the signing of Manuel Ugarte, a defensive midfielder that I would have loved to see Liverpool signing, but I guess Liverpool didn't want to enter a bidding war, and especially we didn't want to pay way over the top when it comes to wages to Manuel Ugarte. And now let's talk about Liverpool's overall strategy. The club knows that we need a minimum of 3 midfielders and 1 defender to sign, and depending on further outgoings, Liverpool could sign even more players. But the 3 midfielders, Alexis MacAllister is already done and dusted. We're just waiting for the medical, and then the official announcement will be happening. The other 2, I think the most likely are Kefren Turam and Manu Kone, and that would be a fantastic midfield trio in my opinion. And Liverpool are still working on 5 or 6 players. Not all of them will sign, but you need to have of course your main targets and your backups in case the main target couldn't be signed for some reason. Transfers are very complicated with a lot of moving parts, so Liverpool are very active at the moment and we are trying our best to get these deals done as early as possible. And it looks like Thiago will not be offered a new deal. His contract expires 1 year from now, so next summer, and mainly because he is very injury prone, which I feel very conflicted and torn about, because yes, Thiago is an injury prone player, but he's still world class, and if we could manage him carefully, more like careful, maybe playing him just once a week and resting him in other games if we have any, maybe he could play a lot more games and be available for the majority of the season. Liverpool's main problem was we had so many injury prone midfielders, we already had injuries to other midfielders, so Thiago had to play more often than it was ideal for his body, and that's why he broke down many times with injury. And I think if Thiago is managed correctly, he can still play for the next 3 or 4 years at Liverpool, because what Thiago does, he doesn't rely on pace, on physicality. He's a very technically brilliant, almost perfect midfielder with great vision, great passing. So I would love Jurgen Klopp to try and manage Thiago more carefully. If we have enough midfielders who are not injury prone, then Thiago playing 1 game per week is actually manageable and doable, and that way Liverpool could actually keep Thiago beyond next season. But that depends on Thiago having a mostly injury-free season next season, and also Liverpool giving him a contract extension. That would be absolutely brilliant. And it looks like Kefren Turam's father, Lilian Thuram, is pushing his son to move to Liverpool, because Lilian Thuram knows how massive of a club Liverpool are, and also that we have a very unique opportunity for talented midfielders to come in and be regulars at Liverpool, because we have such a big gap in our midfield with so many of our midfielders leaving. But I will make a more detailed video about this probably tomorrow, so I'm really excited to bring you guys more details about Liverpool's latest transfer stories. And also Forbes published the top 10 clubs with the most value, so the most valuable football teams in the world, and Real Madrid are first, valued at over $6 billion. Man United are second with just about 6 billion. Barcelona are third with 5.5, and Liverpool are fourth with 5.3 billion dollars. That's what Liverpool are worth, with annual revenues of around $600 million, I think. Man City are fifth with just about 5 billion. Bayern Munich, PSG, Chelsea, Tottenham and Arsenal make up the top 10. So yeah, actually the top 6 of the Premier League is among the 10 most valuable clubs in the world, which just shows that anybody who wants to finish in the top 4 is going to have a massively difficult task. But the problem is Liverpool spent a lot of money recently on a new training ground and also on expanding their stadium, but now that it has finished, hopefully Liverpool will be able to spend more money on transfers actually. But we don't even have to spend like 300 million pounds to strengthen Liverpool, because as I said, like MacAllister 45 million. If we sign Kefren Turam and Manu Kone, that could be 120 million for those 3 players, or maybe 130, 140. So overall, if we spend around 200 million pounds on transfers, that could do us a world of good if we sign the right kind of players. If every player is a success, if every player is a hit, we don't have to spend 300 or 400 million pounds or something crazy like that, like Chelsea or Man City or Man United are doing. We just have to spend smartly, and that's what Liverpool have been doing recently. So I'm really excited about the future of Liverpool FC, and I will keep you guys posted on the latest transfer news updates every single day. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.